Is the adrenaline still pumping right now a little bit?
I'm still hype.
Still hype?
Yeah.
Squash that bug. Stun on the Elder Titan there to get him back, but he did get amped on up. There's just skeletons, but there's only two. And two, not enough to do much. And the boss comes out, they're just going to take him down. IU with one hit will kill this Wraith King straight on up. Get the Spirit on out. Back to Connell to get some more damage there. Tim's actually TPing on in to take this out. He wants to take some tower shots with some trades if he can, but the boss comes out from IU. One more hit should do it. Takes it out. Double kill for this Elder Titan here. In fact, Wraith King in this bust is going to be there with the sun. They might be able to get Elder Titan here, but Storm comes out. Boom. Done. He's good to go. Spirit comes out for the movement speed advantage, but can he get out? He has 600 gold. He might buy out for the boots. He might know he's dead. Wraith King is just falling through. Gonna get another stun. He knows he's dead. Just buys out, hopefully. Wait, we're gonna see Gabby maybe going down here. In fact, they're just gonna blast him down. Desley gets the kill. And gonna be turning back to Tim's here. They do get the trans out, but 8 seconds away from another Alien Everblast. Himself is coming out to heal him up. He does have a Hex. More damage coming through there. Just gonna keep running on to Tim to try and take him out. The Avalanche and the damage out with the Eve Shock. That's enough to take the man out with the right clicks. Yeah, double kill coming out for YG there. Camps, in fact, Elder Titan found him stomp in between. Tim's coming in too, and they've just found Medusa. Literally in the jungle, just farming up camps. Gonna go try to make a Shrine's block from IU. Connell does actually pop the Shrine for Medusa, and this kill just becomes really basically impossible. The Tyrant actually from Armel might change it. The boat's gonna land onto Medusa too. All the mana's gone with Dazzler actually tipping him the stun and toss onto at least Elder Titan. He's not dead yet, but Armel wants to take the skill. They do get the cleave coming out, just cut down the Sacred Lady. But now the TP from Shadow Shaman might be able to turn this onto Armel. He's gonna be dancing away. They found himself a nice little easy kill on these. Probably if they can get it, but Stomp comes through. Not gonna actually stop anybody back, but Armel just blocking off the Avalanche. Gonna give him back, but Armel's just standing guard, keeping him back. IU does eventually go down the backside of the Shackles being held out. Did he have enough damage to take out Armel? He's pretty tanky, 3 seconds away from another torrent with the nice little blinding light back on the high ground. Armel can't actually cleave onto anybody, and he goes down. She doesn't really need to worry, but actually in itself, we're going to see some damage. It's going to come in. The Wraith King, level 5, doesn't have the reincarnate yet, and dies perfectly before to defend this. They've got the Vendetta, the Sentry's placed down, and Cuckoo might get found. He gets stunned on the Cuckoo to keep him back, but here comes the Stomp on the backside. They have no extra disable unless you turn it into the Avalanche, which is extra disable, but Armel's already made his way back here. Just going to be trying to fight YG, but YG, they've already playing, going to get a fight. We're going to get a wall down. Blast comes through. We're going to fight Cuckoo, but the Carapace actually starts with the Connell. Spirit's going to come back in, but the Avalanche onto 3 at least. Gabby is pretty low. Ultimate still ready to go, but there is the Wisp. The boat will land and take out Greed, but he's got to reincarnate. He will be back in 3 seconds. The Wisp is gone though, but they're just Shackles fighting on the Cuckoo. The Sentry's been placed out, but might be able to take time to cleave coming out. They do break up the Wraith King at least, but now Armel's focusing on the Wraith. Medusa's actually coming in for this fight, level 11 on the man, but they do X up the Wraith King, keep him back. No, starts again, but the Shackle range from the Shaman, who's already got the Aether Lens at 13 minutes in, and now Medusa just fighting it up, already taking out Cuckoo. At least Armel's going to go down too, and a double kill coming out for YG. The Stomp does come out of the back, but they can't get anything else from it. Gabby through the well axe is a little bit too early. There's no evasion coming out. He's just going to get the damage on the backside. They do get the split on the other side because Armel's already fine. They're actually going to be controlling up Cuckoo at least between all these walls. Will-Wisp doing some damage, actually holding in Armel for now with the Avalanche and Sun coming out. They got some control of this captain, but can it kill him? He's pretty tanky. He's just going to take a whole bunch of damage, but that armlet is going to be doing some work. He's got the regen in the back, so he's going to be full HP and with Greed with absolutely no mana. He does have the 1 charges. There's 6. The cleave coming out. He should have enough mana. 45 seconds away from the actual reincarnate anyway, so he's going to be careful. He will just die. Sprout comes out, damage comes in, they do get the Avalanche in the backside, but Grease just walking away with the Storm coming in, he's blown away. Wraith King is dead. Tiny gets pulled back in, just trying to hide between the safety of the walls, but this is not enough. 4 people going down on YG, TNC just cleaning up. Alright, Stone comes out for Tim's. That's going to get the blast back. Greed is going to actually just focus on. They're going to get some, but there's your Wisp to hold 3 in place. But the boat's coming in. The split on the back. They're just deleting YG. The Senko's back into Medusa, but Dazai is just going to stun up and toss up the Troll Ward for now. The Aegis is still there. He's just going to be taking up this damage for now, and Gabby doesn't care. Gabby doesn't care at all. He's just going to focus on fight. Doesn't even need to pop his ult. Does Tiny survive? The Binding Light is there. The Avalanche is going to control him. That's the Aegis being popped. Greed is focusing on Tim's. Just going to get stun on the backside, but the big target we want to see is actually going to be Gabby just running up top, and they might even find Medusa. He's running out of mana, but nice little blast coming out for the Shadow Shaman. Takes out the Elder Titan. And with the Chakra Magic, Medusa's good to fight again. Gabby, he is a bit away from his team, but Cuckoo already making back with a nice little stun on Medusa, but they get the Shackles onto Cuckoo now. The toss back onto Gabby. He's just going to get blown up. YG with another big kill. That's 2 kills so far. A third comes in. They get themselves Cuckoo, but Armel makes it out. In fact, the break comes out. The Sun comes out. They're actually going to get blasted mana burn. And even bringing Tim's in the backside just so we can't get away. And with no reincarnate, he just said. In fact, Gabby made his way mid. Just gonna get fine. Avalanche gonna come back for Kenny X. Gonna pull back and Rape King. No BKB, so he can't pull back and into the turret that he goes. There's Welling Death just gonna get him off, but that's a reincarnate. Can they drain enough mana? No, they can't. Snake comes in, but there's the Earth Splitter. The King back perfectly timed. The sun comes out from Cougar to get a control, and Rape King is gonna be dead. They're gonna keep on fighting up the armor toggles out there with the Avalanche. Just gonna be tossed, but he does have the BKB popped onto Gabby at least. He's gonna eat the cheese a little bit too early, but he's gonna be full HP again. He's got the Aegis and the BKB has been popped, so he can't re-engage yet. But TSL jumps. We're going to get Hex back onto Nyx. Assassin getting control of him, but can I get the damage done? They're going to toss Medusa in between everybody. The boat comes back on the last three to get the control there. And now with IU coming in, Tiny getting cut down. We've got the Sprout back onto the Scuttle here and just going to move on forward. We've got the X to keep Medusa back in the fight, to keep this Shadow Shaman dead. Tiny comes back with the buyback, just going to get the control there. The Shackle's going back on the Cougar, but Cougar's not the one you're scared of. The Aegis on this troll is the one you're scared of. You've lost your Shadow Shaman. You've lost your Tiny. That's a dieback on Tiny. Medusa can't do much about this. He's already way back at this tower pretty quickly. There's your Carapace going out, Snake. Not going to do much with the control. The stun comes out. Rape King's there. They're actually going to get a buyback from Shadow Shaman out of this, but can they even get Gabby? His BKB is back up. The Aegis is ready to go, and actually with the X pull back on the Medusa, the BKB popped dead. It's going to focus him down. He's gone. No buyback. 80 seconds with Yule Scepter back onto Rape King. Just going to get control there with the Carapace and stun. He's gone too. Tips come out. 4 people dead. No buybacks between them, and this might be game, guys. Quite quickly. There's one tier 2 left. It looks like Gabby just focusing on this. They want to get a buyback. And maybe if they don't see a buyback, they will just focus back onto these tier 4s. In fact, they found Shadow Shaman again. Sun comes down back, perfectly timed. Connell can't do much about it. Does have the Wisp in 6 seconds, but Shadow Shaman's already dead. 77 seconds away. TNC just cleaning up. K gold lead. Troll's gonna find himself and Tiny gonna get some nice little axes fighting. Coddle's gonna get a final line on back, but actually Yule Scepter coming in from Cougar to Sun back on Troll, but the BKB bopped. It doesn't do anything. He's just gonna focus on the Tiny. Got Rape King in the back as well. He could drain his mana up, gonna get Spirit Vessel, but Troll doesn't get it. He wants a Coddle. Blinding Light is not gonna earn much, and Rape King behind, being left behind. He's got no more reinforcements. Medusa is back. Can Medusa do anything? Just being sprouted back. Has no quelling blade, but Rape King just gets blown away. There's your Stone Gaze, but it does nothing. Double, wait, what? Disemples the Mask of Madness getting more than Mask, but there's your GG just with the control on the Medusa. And this is TNC taking game 1 in 31 minutes, 26-15, 30k gold lead. It's a very smooth game coming out from TNC.
We will go all in for tomorrow's game. Is that tomorrow?
I believe so, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're probably just trying to figure out what day it is now, right? Like, you must.